title The Unsolved Murder Case of a Dentist and Her Daughter on June 12, 1995, The Murder Case of a Dentist and Her Daughter. That occurred in an apartment in Seoul shocked South Korea. This case revealed the limitations of the judicial system and forensic science, sparking debates over the existence of the death penalty. Discovery of the case. On June 12, 1995, around 8:45 a.m., a report was received about smoke coming from an apartment in Seoul. Firefighters who responded to the scene discovered a fire that had started in the master bedroom wardrobe and found dentist Choi, 30 years old at the time, and her 2-year-old daughter dead in the bathtub. The beginning of the investigation and the arrest of husband Mr. Lee, the victim's husband, Mr. Lee, who is a surgeon, was on duty at the hospital on the day of the incident and headed home around 9 a.m. when he could not reach his wife. However, upon arriving at the scene, he was unable to enter the house and cried out due to the police's obstruction. 3 nail marks were found on his right arm, which raised suspicion of the victim's resistance, leading to Ms. Lee being identified as a strong suspect. Court battles and death sentence. The prosecution claimed that Mr. Lee killed his wife and daughter, and then committed arson to destroy evidence. The first trial court accepted this argument and sentenced Mr. Lee to death in February 1996. However, this ruling was overturned in the subsequent appeals court. During the trial, there was a back and forth between the defense attorney and the prosecutor. Issues with the acquittal verdict and the judicial system. An interview with Mr. Lee, who was acquitted, stated, during the appeals and Supreme Court trials, evidence supporting Mr. Lee's innocence was presented. In particular, new evidence regarding the estimated time of death of the victims and the time of the fire emerged, leading the Supreme Court to ultimately acquit Mr. Lee in February 2003. This case highlights the problems within the judicial system and the limitations of forensic science, raising alarms about media trials. Interview with Ms. Lee's family and acquaintances. Unresolved questions and remaining tasks. Expert interview on the case. Despite Ms. Lee's acquittal, the real culprit has not yet been identified. This case is referred to as the Korean version of O.J. Simpson. It has sparked an 8-year legal battle and a debate over the existence of the death penalty. It also serves as a warning about the dangers of indiscriminate media coverage and public trials. Experts discuss the significance of the case and the tasks left behind. Will the truth ever be revealed? What should the judicial system and the media learn from this case? The murder case of the dentist and her daughter has left many questions in our society. This incident should prompt us to reconsider the reliability of the judicial system and the responsibility of the media.